Good morning, welcome back to my channel and my adventure. It's about 6 o'clock, watching the sunrise at the baseball field here in New York State. I'm just at a local park at the baseball field. We got our tent set up around the perimeter. Point man was here last night. There's 3 or 4 other people tenting around the perimeter. Took a nice cold shower, had dinner, and then was conked out early. Up early, but feet are tender and sore. Looking to get to a lake and possibly a beach midday, and then probably look for a tent site after 15 to 19 miles, somewhere in there. Hoping to get that in, but we'll see. Kind of sore. So this is the park we were able to stay at. People were tenting all over the outside here. Point man even in the outfield. The pavilion has electricity. There's a shower behind it. So I got a nice cold shower last night. Was able to clean up. Battery bank's charging. The GoPro I just noticed is fairly low, so I'm gonna put that on real quick. I'll get some water and sprayed down my tent. Did some chores at the lake earlier this a day ago or two. Did some sewing and sprayed down my tent with permethrin. Make sure it gets anti-tick spray. Oops. So just getting set up for the rest of the day and gonna get on trail here in a minute, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna try to catch up to this blue blaze off trail quite a bit. I think 0.4 or something. Just got a little ways to walk before we get there. What up? Wanted to show you a field. I got a little batting practice in last night. I was using Billy Goat's trekking pole and a couple of cork balls that we have to massage our feet, whatever. Broke her trekking pole. Then some lady over here told me there was a bin full of bats, but no balls. So hit a couple of cork balls around, got some batting practice in, and had a good time. Couldn't entice anybody else to come on field for me, whatever. So I'm gonna get up trail here off this path and save some battery. I'll talk to you guys soon. This looks like fun. New York isn't any easier. I'll hike my own hike, and she's along for the ride. That's great. It's been a great companion and nice to have around. Good mileage together, good conversation. But anyways, just found out that her friend group is heading to New York City in the next day or two, and she had talked about it. So I'm really trying to encourage her to make the right decision, I guess. If she wants to go with them, they're just behind us a few miles and they're getting off in a day. And she's talked about her budget and like timing, but I think she knows just as well as I. So when you get off, you're never with the same group again, really. Whether it's a day or 2 days or 3 days, could be months before you catch up again. And we've developed, a nice little tramily, but it's also had a few people come and go, and we just hit the 1,300 mile marker yesterday, day before. So we've been hiking together for 300 miles, which is, considerable time considering I've talked about hiking a lot on my own and enjoying camping. And I honestly wouldn't mind getting back to that. But I also am fearful that I won't do the mileage, or get the miles in sometimes, because it's just easy to take a break or listen more to your body or convince yourself that you need it without doing miles. So I don't know. Anyways, New York has definitely slowed me down, and gotta keep it up every day. Get the steps in.
How it fits in the grid here.
The hemlock tree, huh?
Yeah.
So what's causing it to die out?
A little adelgid, a little bug, and you'll see the white little balls of fur on it. You can't on the needles that are healthy.
Okay, so they eat the needles, or they get into the.
They secrete. They put their nose, whatever, pincer into get the sap, and whatever that does, it sort of congeals or something.
Okay.
I'm new to this, and it prevents the growth of that leaf or that needle to go on.
Huh.
But you see over here, there's some healthy, on the very top, there are some healthy needles there.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. So I have to just figure out what percentage of the ends are healthy.
So, will this one survive at all?
I don't. They have two. On the West Coast, there's a biocontrol,
Okay.
and they're introducing that to here.
Okay.
So there is some hope, because it's funny, it's just the eastern hemlock that's having a problem. The western hemlock has no problem because there is a biocontrol out there, a natural one.
Huh.
So I'm gathering data and recording where it is, and then they decide whether they're going to treat it or not, or release the bug here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
Very
there's
cool.
hope. But apparently you'll see, I haven't seen it yet, like ghosts, forests.
Because of the
Yeah.
death of the tree itself?
Yeah.
Or
And then
that's a
also
variety?
down the hill, you'll see beech trees are dying from the nematode. They think it's a nematode. Yeah.
Oh man.
So I'm working for a group that's trying to help correct this, and I'm learning about plants.
Well, I appreciate it. I definitely like to hear about the conservation that goes into the trail, and saving the forest and the wildlife and everything else that we can come out here and enjoy.
Yes. So you're going all the way through.
Yeah, I'm doing a through hike to Maine. So I started in Georgia March 11th. Yeah.
Bad weather.
Yeah, a little bit of cold weather and some rainy weather, and now some heat. We had a heat wave too. It was a little bit higher than normal. So it's been, a little bit of everything. Yeah, then smoke. Yes, and then smoke knocked me out for a few days. So it's been interesting, but now it's beautiful. I'm actually from upstate New York, the Finger Lakes area.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
it's home state. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of hike down through here. I haven't been through here before, and then get up to New Hampshire and Maine. Looking forward to those, Vermont. So
that's great that you're doing it. Your water bottle might be popping out.
Yeah, maybe it's empty, so it's no weight to hold it down right now.
Oh, okay. You have another one.
Got another one, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah,
You're an inspiration.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well,
there's a couple more behind me, so maybe you'll meet up a few more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for starting the chat.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for educating me on that. That's definitely something. I know that we have a few on my property up in that area, and very similar. I think that my dad had somebody come in saying that we're dying out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, keep tabs on what they're developing.
Inoculation station. When smallpox epidemic threatened his army in the winter of 1776, General Washington ordered that all troops be inoculated. This foundation is part of a colonial barn that served as an inoculation station for the Continental Army. Across the trail sits the remnants of the farmhouse built at the same time. Across the trail. Right over there. So my objective at this point is to hike to another state park that has a lake and swimming available. So it was, I believe, like 15 or 16 miles from the ball field that I stayed at. That's where I'm heading now, and then decide where to camp after that, much farther to go. Still average, looking to hit 19 this idea, but swim first, camp. The amount of stone walls that have crossed here in New York that are just staggering. The amount of work that has gone into them. Giant boulders stacked chest high. Pretty big wall. This is more like in New York. It looks like there's a hole in that rock down there. I don't know if there's a mill or something here before. A little beaver pond behind me here on this side. I'll be drinking that water. At the Acorn Cafe at the state park, getting a burger and some fries. You know, I'll probably get maybe a shower, I don't know, after I'm done swimming. So there's a lake down there I'm gonna head to the beach. No lifeguard on duty, so I can swim anytime after I eat. No 30-minute rule. Alright, just had a little snack at the Acorn Cafe at the state park. Decided not to get into the lake. Billy Goat arrived. She had some of my leftover fries. We're gonna try to do a few more miles before setting up camp. So we're gonna get to it. Catch you guys on the flip side. Flippity flip. Motorcycle bicyclist. I'd love to see him fucking go up this. A bunch of fucking assholes. The Shenandoah campsite, point 1. Oh, looks like we got a fire pit, some lounge chairs, and a privy, and a nice area to tent and all to ourselves. That's not so bad.